Right, welcome back everybody to YouTube channel BTCTV, and we continue to do videos about crypto industry, blockchain projects all around the world. Today I'm happy to present you a project with the name ArtPro, and right now on the line with me is CEO of this project, Oliver. Oliver, thanks for coming to our TV show.
Morning, Maxim. Morning, Maxim. Thank you for having us.
We spoke actually with you nearly approximately 8 months ago, I think so. So can you kindly please update, but maybe first let's start about your project in general, what is it about, because I believe that many of our viewers don't know about ArtPro. So can you just explain what this project is about?
Yes, of course, absolutely. So I'll give you some information on the background of myself, my history, and where the idea of ArtPro came from. ArtPro is essentially an online marketplace for buyers and sellers of art, artists, collectors, galleries, museums, and so on. The online marketplace connects buyers and sellers of art using blockchain for fully verified provenance and smart contracts for purposes. My background is in art. I've been selling art for quite some time now. I studied Sotheby's. I studied art and finance, and on my journey, I've come across lots of problems, such as art that doesn't have full provenance, not verified. We know that 30% of all works sold in the marketplace are fakes. We're talking about a $70 billion market here. So you're talking, $21 billion worth of works every year are estimated to be faked within the marketplace. And there has until now been no real way to monitor or to track or to record the journey of an art piece. And that journey, having full provenance, is responsible for up to 70% of the value of a piece of art. So with blockchain, with smart contracts, it's the perfect use case. It's the perfect fit for supply chain. It's the perfect fit for being able to track the provenance records. So the ArtPro platform itself allows us to track a piece of art from its inception, from its creation, to when it's uploaded to our blockchain and onto the platform, through every stage of its journey, when it's sold, when it's exhibited, when it's auctioned off. So essentially, we're able to provide artwork with full provenance, fully verified, and all of that data will be stored on the blockchain and on our platform.
I see. And let us know, what is the status of platform? Is it already live? It is a demo version of it. How can you tell us more about that?
Yes, of course. We're due to be releasing the first testing platform, if you like, this quarter. We've put an awful lot of time into the user experience and the user interface of the ArtPro platform, and I think that's due to looking at the art world outside of cryptocurrency and outside of blockchain. The online art market itself is responsible for a very small portion of the art market in its entirety. It translates to around 5%, which, if you look at retail, which generally sits at about 20-25%, there's huge room for growth. But we're realizing that in the online market, the conversions from people visiting websites and the traffic to actually going through to purchasing art is extremely low. So we felt that it was really important for us to put a lot of time and a lot of emphasis into the user experience, the front-end development of the website and of the platform, to ensure that it was engaging. Our idea has developed somewhat. So aside from just being a platform, we are also creating an online social media social platform to ArtPro, where you can go onto your user member area. You can start to follow artists, start to follow influencers, start to build boards similar to that of other websites we see in the domain right now. So we are working to release something. We're hoping to have sort of the first copy of the platform, if you like, out there over the next couple of months or so for people and users to get their hands on and start testing it for us.
I see. So let me summarize a little bit. That problem is with art industry right now, that when you are buying some art piece, you cannot be sure that this is fake one or not, and you are trying to use blockchain with verifications that if somebody will buy some art piece, it will be for sure will be a legitimate one, correct one.
That's exactly right.
Excellent, excellent. And as you mentioned, you're already finishing releasing platform, and on your website I see also that already a couple artists. I'm actually not a big fan of I'm not the expert in art industry, but maybe there are really big one names. So can you tell us what artists already support your system, what and what they are saying?
Of course. We're currently working with over 70 artists who are supporting us in firstly building the front end, how they would like their artworks to be viewed on the website, how they feel they would transfer best into sales, but also in the back end development, what sort of data should we be storing on the blockchain. And the artists that we're working with are all committed to working with us post fundraising once the platform has been built. So we know that we're going to be launching a populated platform with lots of different artworks. In terms of the artists we're working with, one thing I think that's very important to understand with our platform is that we will initially launch with a focus on emerging artists and artists that are still up and coming. And the reason being, Maxim, is because we need to be able to ensure that the data we are storing on the blockchain we can verify.
Yes.
You know, and to do that, I think that we feel that it's good to start with artists who are still living, artists who can still verify their works, and they will be, if you like, the oracle of their artworks, because it will be those artists that are creating new pieces and those artists that will upload the certificate of authenticity to the blockchain. So it will be verified by the artists themselves. And I think that it's important to understand that, you know, in this journey, these artists will start to become more popular, they will sell more pieces, hopefully ArtPro has a huge part in that, and those artists will grow. And it's about transforming the market moving forward. It's about in 10, 20 years time, when, you know, these emerging artists can become the next, you know, Da Vinci's or, you know, Van Gogh's or Monet's. It's about ensuring that those works that were initially sold on the ArtPro platform are real, are verifiable, and we can provide a full chain of title with that.
I see. Great, great. And what is feedback from those artists, from users about this idea in general? Can you tell us?
Of course. The art world has responded really, really well to what we're trying to create. I think, you know, if you follow art in any way at all, if you just have a look on the internet, you'll see that the auction houses are becoming a lot more open-minded to developing their technology and looking at the possibility of integrating blockchain. We're starting to see a lot more auctions that are being recorded on blockchain. So I think that there have been some other sort of blockchain projects that have started to normalize the way that the art world responds to blockchain and the integration of platforms such as ArtPro. For us, I think that, as I said, the major and the main focus for us is on emerging and new talent. And these artists are the ones that sometimes struggle with exposure. So when we're working with these type of artists, they really are very open to working with ArtPro, because for them as well as, you know, having peace of mind that the sanctity of their work is protected moving forward, they're also very happy to be working with a platform such as ours, who will also be able to give them exposure in their careers and in the development of them as an artist.
I see. Yeah, I love this idea actually. Now let's go back to the main news, because between our last interview with you 8 months ago and now, the main difference of what I see is right now you are doing initial exchange offer. So please tell us what is this about, what is status right now, and when it will be finish line.
Okay, of course. I think the first major update for us, Maxim, that I'd like to share with all of your viewers is we are officially now a licensed project under the Financial Intelligence Unit of Estonia. We have 2 licenses, and the first license allows us to provide a wallet service, so we can essentially, we're regulated to hold clients' tokens within our platform. And secondly, the second license allows us to offer an exchange service. This is very important for us as well because it will allow us to exchange many different cryptocurrencies, not just APT, for fiat currency. It was a huge sort of decision for us to pursue regulation, mainly because the problem we're trying to solve stems from a lack of regulation within the marketplace. So for us, it was about putting our best foot forward and leading by example. But what it does for our investors and any token holders and artists is it shows that we're here for the long term. It shows that we're very committed to achieving what we want to achieve, and that we're here for the longevity, and the project is here to stay. So I think that's the first major update I'd like to share with you. Secondly is our initial exchange offering. Our first round has concluded. We had a very, very successful first round. The second round of our initial exchange offering, which is available on LA Token and X Markets, is available to start purchasing on Friday, the 23rd of August. Bonuses will vary, but that round in particular is starting with a 20% bonus. So it's a great opportunity for clients and investors to get on board and lock themselves in with that bonus.
Nice. And when actually how many rounds will be of this initial exchange offers? Do you have any like third one, fourth one, or the second one will be the last one?
No, there'll be three in total. So the first is already concluded. The second one will open on the 23rd of August and will go on to the 30th of August. And the third round, which is the crowd sale, we are yet to release the dates, but we will be releasing those dates over the coming days. But we anticipate it will be at some time in September. So
basically, I would say that in September, your initial exchange offer will be over, and after that, clients will not be able to participate in it.
That's correct, yes. By the end of September, everything will be wrapped up and we will be in full mode developing everything on our end.
Okay, great about that. And actually, thanks for sharing this news about those two licenses, because me personally, I haven't met so many projects which already have those licenses already in their pockets. So this is a really, from my perspective, huge update and huge progress, because you now really can work and move next because you have those licenses.
That's exactly right. It's taken us 18 months. ArtPro has been around for now, well, just approaching 18 months. Our focus has been on building a platform that's, is here for the long term, and that includes the regulation. It includes the business development management side, working with different artists, working with different branding companies to ensure that when we have the product to launch in the public domain, it works, and it works straight away. And again, that's another incentive for everyone we're working with, from token holders to artists, that we will be launching a populated platform, fully regulated, fully licensed, and we'll have something that will be ready to start trading art pieces right away.
Thanks. Actually, let me also summarize what we just heard about from this interview, because I love this idea, because really usage case of blockchain technology, when you can really verify art pieces, really huge problem on the market, unique idea, great team, 2 licenses already in the pocket, and guys, if you want to join their initial exchange offer, you can find out more information at their website. All right, at XMarks La Token, second round, as Oliver mentioned, will be open on this Friday. And before we finish, how about that our subscribers will be able to ask interesting questions below this video, and in a couple of weeks you will select a winner who will get, let's say, $100 in Bitcoin or in Ethereum. How about this idea?
Sounds like a great idea. We'd love to welcome as many questions as possible, and as you say, Maxim will pick probably what is the most interesting question, we should say, and we'll reward them with either $100 of Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Excellent, sounds good. Oliver, thanks again for coming to us. I'm happy to see that you didn't give up even in the hardest period of time in the blockchain industry, that you are moving forward, that you are dedicated to what you are doing. You have really great updates with licenses and with initial exchange offer, and wishing you good luck that you will reach your hard cap as soon as possible with initial exchange offer.
Thank you.
All right, thanks again. And again, don't forget to start asking industry questions below this video. That the best question will be awarded $100 in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel BTCTV for such more news. Thanks again, Oliver, and see you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. It was good.
Thank you.
It was a really good one. So
I think so.
it will be live till in couple days, in 2-3 days, and yeah, so I will send you when it will be ready, and I'm looking forward for you to be inside of Blockchain Stars TV show as well.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Maxim. I'll speak with you soon.
All right, bye.